Hello, everybody. It just turned 7:30. Trying to get myself in frame and all that. And let me turn off that air. It's gonna annoy me. There. So tonight is going to be called Let's Wing It and see if we can create something that looks good. I have a loose plan. Very, very loose. Let me do a few things, make sure that I am actually broadcasting correctly. All the things have to happen. All the things. There we are. Okay. Yay. So I have lots of different pieces and parts, and I have a very loose plan, as I said. And yeah, so what I want to do with the first card, if I can find the page that it's actually on. Yes, I did not do much. In our new catalog that came out in May, the beginning of May, it is set up completely different than other catalogs we've had in the past. And in this one, on page 22, they have a little inspiration for us, and they have actually provided card sketches. So I thought, let's see if we could use some paper and punches and maybe create one of these sketches. Looking at it right here, I'm thinking maybe we will do that one because circles is part of my very loose plan. So we're going to use some circles, and then as we continue on, we are going to use the ephemera kits that are new to us. It's a hard word to say. The first time I heard it a couple years ago, I was like, what in the world is that? What are you calling ephemera? And I quickly learned what an ephemera is. I hope y'all can see me good enough. There's a slight delay, so yeah, that did not help, did it? Anyways, oops. Let's see if I can get myself straight. Anyways, there are cards and envelopes in two different styles. This is very masculine, where this is very not necessarily masculine. There are 4 sets of ephemera saying something for everything, fully flowering, and labels and layers. I'm pretty sure I have this one. Of course, if you know me, you know I love the flowers. And I have one other set. I'm not sure which one it is. Just okay. Anyways, and I think we're also going to pull in the Saying Hey stamp set, which, you know, it's got congrats, like, hey, good looking. Anyways, hey, I miss your face. So that's what we're going to do there. And we might even pull in a little snippet of Christmas in July. Yep, little bit. So let's go back to where were the inspiration things, the cards, right here. Okay, so there are the cards. The first thing we're going to do is let me show you my last order. I had gotten this new embossing folder. It is called Dotted Circles. It's a 3D embossing folder, and it's 3D because it is thicker than our other embossing folders. And you might be able to tell by looking at this that it is larger, or longer I should say, than our other embossing folders. Here's our other 3D embossing folders. This is the timber, and you can see that it's a significant. So it's kind of cool if you cut your paper, if you cut the 8.5 by 11 paper at the 5.5 mark, you can get one piece in here and you get a lot of real estate there. So I did a lot of embossing right before we got on. So that is what we're going to start off with. If I can find my stuff. And my thought was to play with some color and do some punches. And I brought out some of the punches that I thought might work. We have the 2 3/8, the 2-inch. I need to get the next size down from this 2-inch one. And then we have this one, which I'm sorry, I don't recall the name. Oop, you got a sneak peek at some Christmas there. Putting that right away. So we have fresh freesia, peach pie. I always want to call it something different, which is from our new color. Boho blue, which is from our new color, or our in colors that released a year ago. So this particular color is on its second year. Don't those two look good together though? And then we have melon mambo, because it is summertime and this girl needs some bright colors. But you can see I put it in as close to the top. You don't want to get it like all the way into the crease, because then your top is going to get creased. So just a little bit at the bottom doesn't get embossed, and I'm really okay with that. So the inspiration we are going to use for this is, let's see, this one right here. Let me see if you can see it. See, it looks like it has a piece of cardstock as a layer, a mat, and then you've got 4 different circles there. Now, my circles are not going to be in a lot of different sizes, but we are going to make it work. And let's see, I had a piece of white paper. You know, it would be really, really great if I had remembered to get out my case that holds all of my supplies that I need, like a bowl folder and my dimensionals and my glues. I told you I was not really prepared for this. Now, because I am going to be using the embossed stuff, I definitely want to use the liquid glue. So let's go ahead and fold our cardstock, give it a good crease, and I am thinking that, let's see, let's do, I really wish I had the other size. Let's see, let's go ahead and do right here. Oh, you know what I just saw? I just saw a Christmas card. Cutting these out, they look like ornaments. Yes. So, let's go ahead and do, let's look. One up here, and then let's see, one down here. I'd ask you how hot it's been where you're at, but I know it's just miserably hot everywhere. Now, because this is embossed already, and then I'm punching it out, it is a little thick to go into the punch, but it did go in. So we need some paper. Now, I would love to use the in colors with this. I'm not sure that I will, because this paper, which is the Bright and Beautiful 6x6, it was a carryover from, I believe, our last catalog. So I'm just going to flip through here. I'm going to see if there is anything in this pack that strikes my fancy. It is some beautiful paper now. Lots of ombre stuff. Ooh, that blue might be pretty. That would be pretty. That green is pretty. So many choices. I wonder, what about maybe that? Maybe that, maybe not. because we got a lot of busyness going on already with our colors. Try to put that in there. And it fell. Yay, go team. All right, so what if we did it like this? Put that there. Nope. This is where we are literally just winging it. What do y'all think? I don't know that I like that. And honestly, I think I need to punch out another circle. Ow. Let's see. This might not be bad. I need to punch out a white circle so we could do our sentiment on it. I don't think I like that either. So, take two. Let's go over to the new designer series paper in the in colors. Let's see. Or we could be really wild and bring in now that's very interesting. I'm not completely sold on it, but I'm not completely, ooh, no, don't like that one. Nope. So, what do y'all think? Should we do the, I don't know which green it is. What if we did that? Nope. Or, and we, you know, we don't have to use all of these colors. Like in this case, if I use that one, I would not use the peach pie. Uh-oh. I got a little rough with my fresh freezer punch. I think that one looks good. Now let's see what would happen going back to this one. This one would be good. Nope. I really like this one. Of course, you knew it was going to be pink. You knew I was going to have some pink. So now, let's see. And I have no measurements for these inspirational pieces right here. By the way, how you're seeing this right now, this is how I craft. This is just how I craft. So I want this at 5.5. So I want it to go top to bottom, but which ones were we were using these, right? I'm getting a rough guess at how much I need to take off, because I definitely want the bigger of the punches to fit. Now, I need to, we need to punch out another circle for our sentiment. Now this one, I don't know what happened, but that little embossed part got a little damage going on. So we're just gonna tuck it underneath, and let me find a scrap paper, scrap of white, and see if I can. We're gonna go with the smaller one. And we're gonna do that right here. And where did my hay go? Nope, I've lost it. Literally, people, this is how I scrap, or I create. At least I know where my blocks are for my stamps. You know, I don't know that I will do this type of card making often because I like to have everything prepared, and not everything is prepared. Now, with our photopolymer stamps, you have to make sure that you, I guess, do what they call seasoning and stuff like that, because, you know, they're new, and you can just like rub it across your hand, try to get the stuff on it off, and that'll be good. And let's see, I also do not have, yes I do. I forgot everything. So, I'm gonna stamp hey, and look, it doesn't fit. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? It doesn't fit. And I really want hay on this. So we are going to go to this stamp, or this punch, that I cannot remember the name for. I don't know why I can't, but I can't. And we're going to hope that it fits on there. And does it fit on there? It fits on there beautifully. Awesome. Yes, people, I am a little bit of a hot mess express sometimes. So I think we need to go ahead and ink up our stamp in, let's do some Melon Mambo. Yeah, let's do some Melon Mambo. And then I think we're gonna go ahead and put on the inside one of the other sayings. Now, because this is a new one and I just rubbed it on my hand, I always like to make sure that I test it. And you'll notice that my stamp set is already stained. That is going to happen with your photopolymer stamps. If you use red, bright pinks, those colors are just going to stain it, and you can have a very well-loved stamp. It works just the same. Let's clean that off using our chamois. Love our chamois. Now, let's see. Which ones of these did we want? Hey, how about insert clever message here? You know I like that one. Because sometimes I want to send somebody a card and I'm like, I don't know what to say. Do you ever get that way? You're like, I don't know what to say. So sometimes just saying insert clever message here works. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that on the inside using Melon Mambo again. Do you know what I did not? Ooh, I also did not season that. Okay. I did not get any bling out. I feel like we got a lot of the whimsy going on tonight with these cards, but we don't have any bling. Oh well. We may probably use this stamp set again later on. So now let's get this card put together. See, this is why I like knowing what I'm doing, have it all prepared, all prepared. Just try, I didn't realize there was such a glare on there. Try to take that off. Now, are y'all in the liquid glue family or in the tape runner family? Which one do you like? And I didn't measure quite good enough, so we need to take off just a little bit. just a little bit. I used to be, and I kind of still am, depending on the project, in the tape runner family. And then I started using the green glue, and we refer to it as the green glue. It's not green. You saw it. It's not green. It's just said that way because it comes in a green bottle. That's all. So I want to go ahead and find my dimensionals, and I want to pop the hay up, and I think we're just going to glue these down. Anyways, depending on the project, I think a tape runner is a good thing, because, you know, but if you need to have time to have some wiggle room, the green glue, the wet glue, the liquid glue, that is going to be your best friend, because you can just wiggle things into place. So, oh, you know, I need my take a pick tool because I don't have any nails. All right, so we're going to do the hay right here. And let's see, did we even come close to the inspiration? So here's the inspiration. It's kind of, I might be a little too far away. There's the inspiration, and here's the card. Not bad, not bad. You know, not bad. I like that. I like the message. Hey, insert a clever message. I like that. So there is one way to use our new really, really cool, what is it called again? Dashes. I don't remember the name. Dotted circles. There are no dashes in there. So when I find my bling, I will put my bling, and I will share a picture on there, because this definitely needs bling, or it needs a ribbon. And quite honestly, the only ribbon I have close at hand is the linen thread, and I don't think that, I'm just not feeling that, but I think it needs some definite bling on there. So one card is done. Now what I wanted to do for the other card was our ephemera packs, and that word is just so hard to say sometimes. I am thinking for this, yep, fully flowering. That is a tongue twister of a words. And then this one must be the labels one. Yeah, because it has lots of labels. If I remember correctly, you get like 2 sheets of each thing. Like you'd get 2 sheets of these. So how about, let's see, we have, these are the colors that we still have to use. Let's see. Oh, this one looks nice. Thanks for always being a friend. Makes me want to sing that song now. We will not sing. If you know me in real life, you know I cannot hold even a happy birthday song. That looks good with those 2 colors, so I like that one. Thanks for always being a friend. Let's see. See, they have some manly things in here, you know, fishing and the boats. So that's cool. I like that. Lighthouse. Aw, thank you for being my lifelong friend. I have one of those. So you know what? I think that's all we're going to pull out from these labels. close that up. I've learned from another demonstrator I happened to watch, and don't ask me who it was, I have no idea, that these fit in our empty stamp cases. And I was like, wow, you gotta be kidding. That is like such a cool thing. So I went and I found some empty stamp cases that I had. I was like, yay! Otherwise, this is how I was storing them. Yes. Good old baggies. So we are going to be using these colors and this sentiment. Here's a pretty rose. Nope. That green might work. That might be cool. You probably would want to color that one though, but I'm going to keep it out just in case. I don't want to go overboard on the whole flower stuff, because you know I can go over on the flowers. I just love flowers. I don't have any flowers, but I love them. So that might look good, but no. And bypassing that one. Let's see, that might be just about all. Ooh, that might work too. Oh, look at this pretty one. This pretty one might work too. These are cool because you could just see what appeals to your eye and mix and match. There's like, your creativity has no bounds with these ephemera packs. Let's pull that one in. Oop. Maybe that one, not that one. All right, now let me try to get these all back in to the baggie. We have a lot here to play with, so that's always a good thing. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't intend on keeping these out, but maybe they'll work. Maybe that's a happy little accident. All right. This grid paper is distracting me right now, so let's see. Do we want to do... What do we want to do? Do we want to cut some circles, or do we just... Let's see. How about we use this piece of boho blue as our base. And let's see, we know we want that, so let's see, will it fit here? It will fit on here. So, and I happen to have an extra circle. Can you believe that? I have an extra circle. I may or may not keep that. Huh, maybe if we popped it up on that, that might be interesting. Let's see. That yellow doesn't really kind of go now. That's okay. I was trying to bring you in a little closer, and I don't know that I can. Ooh, there we go. Oh, yes, I think this is coming together. That yellow definitely is not going to work. Would this work? Maybe. Would this work behind it? What if we used that as another layer to add some interest. Not quite monochromatic. Y'all, I think I like this. I really think I like that. All right, so what we're gonna do, before I lose my thought here, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to cut this. And for this layer, we want it to be, all right, that's 5.5. We want it to be 4. Please tell me I did not mess that up. Yep. And then we need to cut it at 5.25. Let's take a little bit off, little bit. And then we can go ahead and layer that. Now, if you're going to do it like this, you may want to cut your piece out first and then emboss it, because when I cut it, I was cutting into some of the embossed circles. So I have a little, just some stray little pieces there. No big deal. So we're gonna do that with this beauty of a flower. And did we want to bring that in for a little bit of interest, or ooh, did we want to do it this way? No, we did not, but that would be cool. So did we want to do it like that and bring in that? Y'all need to talk to me. Tell me what to do. Sometimes I just need somebody else's opinion. Let's see. Would this one look better? No, I don't like that one. Kind of really like this one here. Just don't know. All right. We're going for it. We are going to start gluing things down. You know, not every card you create has to be perfect. Not every card you create has to be a card that you really like. Because what looks good to your eye or doesn't look good to your eye will look good to the person that you send it to. Yep. Wise words with Shell there, don't you know? All right, so I'm kind of thinking I want to pop a lot of these up. Ah, there's the dimensionals. So let's go ahead and get some dimensionals going. I'm thinking I'm going to hide the stem. Uh-oh. I'm gonna hide the stem, put this down. It would be great if I didn't mess up. Oh, yeah. Did y'all see what I just did? Yes. I put glue on a piece before I really needed to. Did not have this one ready. Let's add a little bit of glue, just a little bit. Gonna do that right about there, hiding our stem. And we're going to put our sentiment on here. I'm just gonna put it over this way a little bit. And then let's see. We're gonna tuck this in or do a dimensional. I think we'll just glue it in. And I'm not really liking how I can get it in there. Just doesn't look the greatest to me. But there you go. So, card number 2, definitely, I think some subtle bling on this, like maybe our, I think they're the iridescent white pearls that like go with every single thing. I don't think there's a card made that those pearls don't look good on. So, that one is pretty easy. Of course, I won't do it now, but I would make a white layer for the inside so I could write my note or stamp another sentiment on there. And of course, the saying hey stamp set that we just used, you could use the sentiments from there on the inside, and that would be really good. I think that was like kind of the reason why I had thought about that. So now we have made, just to recap a little bit, and of course I definitely need to bring out the bling. We have this one using circles. We used our leftover circle over here, okay? So our last card that we're gonna do, at least I think it's gonna be the last card, is a little bit of Christmas in July. Yes, I went down the little rabbit hole of seeing other people do Christmas in July, and I have always wanted to do Christmas in July. Of course, you know, as a crafter, like if you make a lot of Christmas cards, you do need to start early. If you make quilts, you needed to be starting like last October sometimes. So this is the set. When I saw this particular embossing folder, I just had it in my mind that this tree would look just fun with this. This is a carryover stamp set from the last mini catalog, the little holiday one. What is really, really cool, this is like your base tree, and this has decoration. And I think I have seen other people like emboss it, like in either white or gold, and it just looks so pretty. This set comes with the stamps. You have actually have 4 or more different sizes of trees, and you can make presents. And you have I think the tree trunk, the wood thing. Lord, words are hard right now. But this right here is the reason why I got this stamp set. I just love a good tag. Just love a good tag. Now if I can remember how to get in there. Okay, so we're not using the tag. We are actually, I've already cut it out. We use that one. And I'm not even sure I'm going to make this a Christmas card, but I keep my extra pieces, like if I die cut stuff or stamp stuff, I keep my extra pieces just in with it. Other people keep them in, you know, other containers. So what I did is I had already embossed this, and then I went ahead and I cut out my tree. Now, if you wanted to take the time and you don't mind doing the coloring, you could take our markers and you could make each little swirl a different color, like you have trimmed your Christmas tree. Like, cool, right? I think it's cool. And then I had these that were sitting in the case, like I just showed you. That's how I store them. And I thought, well, why don't we do this? So I put them in. I tried to like put them so the swirls would be going different directions. I don't have much of a plan right now with this, and I need to get out some shaded spruce, maybe color. Let's see. I think it's shaded spruce. Is it? Yep, looks like it. So Hmm. I really am not sure how to do this. Because if I put it on the white, it's not going to stand out. Well, it might. Maybe if we do the trees behind. This card may not even have a sentiment on it. I'm not sure. Yes. Yes. Yo, this makes me so happy. So happy. I guess you can say that I'm creating my official first Christmas card of the season. Oh, all right. So we'll put one there, and we'll put this little guy behind it, and then we can put him. Definitely want to put him up on dimensionals. Definitely need some dimensionals here. Did y'all see the new online exclusives that came out at I think it was the beginning of the month? There are some holiday papers and what else? Stamp sets, dies. There are some really nice ones. All right, before we glue anything down, let's make sure we like the placement. Okay, this one here. And then put this one right here. And do we want this one here? Oops, turned over. Now let's look at the stamp set again, one more time. Let's look at sentiments. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Hoping your home is filled with the spirit of the season. What if we moved it up? And let's see. Where is it? I don't want to add another layer to this card. Really would like to have it just be part of it. So we could do it like that. And in the green, and I don't have the green ink out. Let's see. Do you fit? Ooh, you do fit like that. But if we do that, then we'd have to put it way up here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm just kind of muttering here, trying to see. This is how you do the creating. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. I think I almost like that a little bit better. All right, we're gonna go for it. And I'm going to try to find, excuse the arm. Here it is. All right, I had a block. Anybody know where my block went? Now I want to go ahead and stamp this first so that I don't end up putting it too low. I think I might want to pick up an ink refill for this before it truly is Christmas card making season. Kind of had to hold my breath there. It was like, no, don't mess up, don't mess up. Thankfully, it did not mess up. Now, let me go ahead and let's see. I'm going to put that one there, and this one right here on dimensionals, and then this one right over here. Could I get the other one in here? Would it be too much to have 4 trees? I mean, can you really ever have enough trees? Nope, I think we need to do 3 trees. All right. This has been kind of fun. It's been a little bit since I've just like not had a plan. We will not be doing this type of video often. You can rest very assured on that one, because while this has been fun, this has also been a little bit on the stressful side too, just saying. Now I'm gonna leave this one here so I can figure out where I want to squeeze this one in. When I get done with this, I'll show you the set or sets I plan on using for next week's cards. Bring him out a little bit. Take these off. I hope you all have enjoyed this. I hope you have gotten some inspiration of how you can just not really have a plan. Go to our catalog for inspiration. And, you know, I have old catalogs from Stampin' Up! And looking back at card ideas from there. I might even use one of those someday in the near future. Okay, now, off the top of my head, I cannot tell you if we have any silver, gold, red, any kind of bling to add on it, but I do think it needs that type of bling. I did bring out the carryover ribbon that was just so pretty in the last mini catalog. It is, what is this one called? Silver and white. It's, the edges are on silver. And this would have been really good. It does make a nice bow, but, or a nice knot. But I wasn't sure where to incorporate it in my loose plan. So, thank you for joining me tonight. I hope these have been inspirational to you. They have been fun to create on the fly, just winging it, because some days that's just what we have to do, right? We want to go and create, and we don't have much of a plan, so sometimes it's just, hey, let's see if this works. So this one, remember, this one was based on an inspirational sketch from our catalog. I think it was on page 22. I'm not positive. This one is using the 2 different ephemera packs. Let me see if I can find those ephemera packs really quick. I'm almost there. Yes, the inspiration one was on page 22, and the ephemera packs are on 19. We used the saying something for our sentiment and the fully flowering. Yeah, that one. That's a tongue twister. And then because I just had to see whether or not this particular Maria's Tree set would look good with the dotted circles. Is that the name of the embossing folder? I had to try it out. So we had a little bit of Christmas in July. I don't know that we'll do much more Christmas in July. Maybe next year. Maybe next year I can have things working out and I can get ahead. So I'm going to find some bling and I'm going to add the bling to these cards, and I will share a picture when I have it all done. Thank you so much. If you could leave me a comment. Oh, hey, I was so in tune doing my stuff. I didn't even see you. Hey, Deborah, Melissa. Thank you. Yes, the dotted folder. It is so much fun. Thank you, ladies. If you haven't liked my channel, please go ahead and do that. Like the video, all that stuff. YouTube loves those kind of things. But thanks for joining with me tonight. I appreciate it. And remember, stay cool, drink all the water, and stay out of the heat if you can do that. Until next time, be whimsy and add bling. Bye, y'all.